welcome to the channel. My name is Nessa and today I'm going to be doing a cozy highlight of Discounty developed by Crinkle Cut Games. In this highlight, I'll be talking about my experiences throughout the game and my thoughts on whether I think it might be for you or not. This is an adaptation to my 10-1-10 and 10-1-10 reviews for shorter games that I don't think meet the criteria for the more intensive review process, or in the case of Discounty, games that I'm just not ready for that long form review but still want you to get a decent picture of the game since it just released. Since there's so many great ones out there, it can be a little intimidating and overwhelming to decide whether or not to get something. So I think it's important to highlight aspects of the game that I enjoyed and what I wasn't a fan of personally. Coupled with my experience over the course of playing the game, I hope that you'll be able to form a good enough impression about it to decide whether or not it's for you. So with that, let's get into it. Discounty is a supermarket simulation game with dark undertones. In this game, you're in charge of a Discounty franchise store in the town of Blomquest, stock shelves and ring up customers during the day while you uncover the corruption and shady side of the residents off the clock. Discounty is available for the PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox systems. It currently retails for $19.99 USD. So I played the game for about 7 hours on the Nintendo Switch before doing this cozy highlight. I also played the demo on PC when it was available in June, just a few months ago. I upgraded my supermarket once and I'm currently in the process of upgrading another time after I level up these trade deals with the vendors around town. You wouldn't think that working in a discount supermarket is any fun, but from my experiences so far, I've been having a blast reorganizing shelves and making my store more appealing to customers, while also trying to increase my ability to stock more items and expand my tool belt carrying capacity through the daily quests and incentive program that Discounting gives to their employees. Let's get into what I liked and what I wish the game did differently after all this time. I like the point system in the game. As I mentioned, there are daily quests that you can complete in order to get points that you can spend in the online store to make your franchise better. Whether it's buying more products such as coffee and eggs or expanding your tool belt, the point system gives a sense of purpose to your dreary supermarket workday as you try to entice customers to grab more of certain items to satisfy the quest requirements. One of the upgrades that you can get through the point system is to add a scanner to your cash register. On PC, players have the luxury of using the numpad and number key to calculate the customer's total at the cash register. However, during my experience on the Switch version, you have to move the joystick in cardinal and diagonal directions to select the number and then press the corresponding button to calculate the total. It's a little trickier and requires more of an active effort than the PC version. However, it is doable. If you're not one who wants to do basic math in your cozy games, or if you're just like me, who's willing to tolerate the controls on the Switch but aren't in love with it entirely, then don't worry. Once you get the scanner upgrade, then checking out does go a lot faster. And I don't think I would go back to the calculator unless they force me to. With the scanner, I can just rotate the items to scan them and the machine will auto-calculate the total for customers. Easy peasy. I like the decorating aspect of the game where you have to position your shelves in a certain way alongside product boosters and coffee machines to hopefully tempt customers to make an impulse purchase while they're in your store. There are different types of shelves as well, so you have to make the decision on whether you want a shelf that holds less items but is more appealing to customers or a shelf that has the ability to hold a lot of items. I like that you also can change the wallpaper and flooring and add additional non-functional items such as plants or bookcases in the store if you really want to. I like that this game is not just cozy. I like that there is a shady side to Blomquest where your character will run into townsfolk with questionable morals and you might even get caught up in something questionable yourself. There's a lot of mystery to the town and corruption is quite rampant, so I'm not sure how your character ties into the story just yet, but I'm eager to find out what side the character is on at the end of all this. Seeing how we're a big supermarket chain that's taking over historical parts of town, I can only imagine that we're not the good guys. This is probably the closest that I'll get to playing a JoJo Mart run in Stardew Valley without feeling immense guilt over the ramifications of my actions towards the villagers, so I'm definitely going to enjoy every part of it. I also like the ability to move shelves with items in them. Instead of having to move the items first and then the shelf, you can move entire shelves alongside the item to another spot. This is so important to me since I rearrange the store layout quite often, and it would be very tedious for me to have to remove all the items before being able to move the shelves themselves, because all of the items have to go back in cardboard boxes in storage, and sometimes I break down those cardboard boxes to recycle, so they might not even be available. I do want to highlight that the game can get a little grindy since I'm currently stuck at a part where I have to increase my trade deal levels in order to progress with the story. And the trade deals only progress depending on how many of those vendors' items you sell. So it is a little bit of a chore waiting for customers to actually buy those items so that I can continue. However, I feel like maybe I'm just not skilled enough as a supermarket magnet to rearrange my items in a way where customers want to buy those items more. So I don't know if this is a user thing or if it's just grindy in general. I wish that you can speed up the daily report after the store closes. It goes over every single item that you sold during the day one by one. And as far as I know and have tried, there's no way to speed it up or quit the screen until after it's done. If you have played the game and have found a way to do so, please let me know because I am just sitting there waiting for everything to be done before I can actually look at the report. Sometimes it is a little difficult to select shelves while I'm in run mode, so I have to toggle it off in order to select things easier. This is a very small thing, but I do come across it often since I'm always reorganizing my shelves, so it can be a little annoying for me when I have to switch back and forth. I think that discounting might be for you if you've dreamed of running your own supermarket in a stimulation style game where you have to order inventory, strike trade deals, stock the shelves, and check out the customers. It's also for you if you want that darker experience with whatever's going on in town. This is definitely not a cozy haven that you can get away to, but Blomquest is rather a place with secrets, and you might not even be the good guy at the end of this as you build up this discount supermarket empire. So if you are okay with the ethical and moral standings of that, then this game definitely is very intriguing and fun to play. Well, there you have it. What do you think? Is Discounting the game for you? Let me know in the comments if you are interested in the darker story or if you really wanted a more cozy supermarket experience. Of course, if you like what I do and you want to see more, consider liking and subscribing for more content like this. I have been Nessa and I need to go back to stocking shelves before my aunt finds out. So I'll see you in the next cozy highlight. Take care. Bye.